On March 24th, you'll be able to create your own Spec Ops journey in the Ghost Experience, a new mode in that is coming to Ghost Recon Breakpoint as part of the title update 2.0.0. I have got plenty of information to be going over with, so let's just get straight into the video. If you do enjoy it, do hit the subscribe button, it is greatly appreciated, and obviously hit that like button. But my name is Bayzy, and let's get straight into this information. Breakpoint launched 5 months ago, and since then the Ghost Recon team have decided to shift their approach towards this new mode, which is called the Ghost Experience. They have gathered loads and loads of data and feedback through social medias and also that community survey which came out last year, and they believe this experience will allow players the option to create their own personal Spec Ops journey. They have been working on this for months, and of course there has been plenty of playtests with Delta Company, players from Wildlands, and of course new players to the franchise. And finally it is coming to everyone. On Tuesday, March 24th, you'll be able to brush up the game and you'll be able to choose from 2 preset options or build your own combination. Whether it be the regular experience, in which has been in existence since launch, or the immersive mode, in which is another preset in which removes gear level and tiered loot entirely and offers new tactical options, or even whether it will be a custom experience where you can choose your own selection of settings to create a personalised fit. Now I'll go over them options in just a moment, and I will of course link down the articles down below for you to read. Let's first talk about the immersive experience before I go into this custom experience in which you can create. So they've set up a mode which removes gear level and the tier loot entirely. This means there will be no level progression equipment at all within the immersive mode. Now you can toggle between the regular experience and the immersive experience in game after you've selected the option in which you want. But of course, quite a lot of people have been requesting this immersive mode for quite some time, and to be honest, this custom experience as well has been a bit of a surprise to me, to be honest, that they have announced this, that you can actually create your own settings to create a perfect fit for you. And of course, with the partial health regen and limited resources within the immersive mode, that would be quite interesting. It creates a more gritty experience, a more kind of tactical experience, almost like you are left there stranded. And of course there isn't much information regarding the AI teammates just yet, though that is in progress, so I don't know how that will kind of fit into the immersive experience. Whether you can maybe select that to be off or on, I'm unsure. I'm very intrigued to see what will be happening with the immersive mode and just the general Ghost experience within the future, because they will be focusing on getting the Ghost experience a little bit more refined and perfect for the community. Whether you choose to go on the immersive mode or the regular experience, you can choose whatever difficulty you want, and have basically been separated to 2 different settings. Now there is the difficulty for enemies. Now this impacts the time to detection, the damage done to your ghost by enemy fire, and the enemy tactics. Currently within the regular experience we have the easy, normal, advanced and extreme settings, and you are able to change the settings to your liking. Now this will be possible within the immersive mode as well, and currently the default is set at normal for the enemy difficulty. In regards to the other difficulty in which they have set up, and which is called the tactical difficulty. Now this covers settings that will impact the realism of your experience, such as how many weapons you can actually have, and how many bandages you have, and risk of injury, and the list kind of goes on. Like the enemy's difficulty, the tactical difficulty will have 4 options that can fully be customized, and that is Rookie, Confirmed, Veteran and Elite. They have provided us with a bit of an example for the Elite choice. Now this will give you 1 main weapon slot, a bandage quantity of several, a risk of injury always, stamina consumption extreme, health regeneration none, and ammo loss on reload on. The immersive experience by default has the veteran tactical difficulty, while the regular experience has a confirmed tactical difficulty, and I'm sure you will be able to change this through the settings within Breakpoint. Let's get into the custom experience. We have been given a list of community requested settings, and I'll get into that right away, in which the first one is no gear level. That's kind of just self-explanatory. I don't really need to explain anything about that. It kind of just disables the gear level as a whole. The realistic looting system, it's basically so that you can get gear through missions, rewards and crates. For primary weapon quantity, you can choose to carry either 1 or 2 primary weapons. This was actually pre-released in Title Update 1.1.0, but will be fully released on March the 24th. There is a setting for ammo loss on reload, which means that the remaining ammunition is lost when you change magazines. That'll definitely be a problem for me because I quite like to reload quite often, even though I might have a very high amount of ammo within a magazine still left. You have settings regarding the stamina level, the bandage quantity, the risk of injury, health regen, and some new HUD settings that include minimap minimal, in which makes the minimap a little bit more smaller with less information on it, a loot notification, in which is minimal, which will make the notification when you get loot a little smaller, and there is also 3D loot, in which is minimal, which will make the 3D loot just slightly smaller so it's not just popping up in your face. There is also a private mode, in which means that you'll only encounter story characters and your direct co-op teammates in Era 1. And lastly is access to Maria's shop, and this setting allows you to disable it so you can't access them through bivouacs. There is plenty more settings in which will be implemented in the future, and I'm sure there is plenty of settings in which hasn't been mentioned on that list. They did mention permadeath, but that is not within the Ghost experience just yet. Whether they'll add that in the future, I'm really unsure, but it would be quite interesting to see. So last bits of information is regarding Ghost War and Project Titan. Basically what it says is that when you go into the raid or Ghost War, it will automatically change what your settings are. Has a little bit of information regarding the difficulty and about exploration mode, but to be honest, it's not very important because it is just an automatic thing which will be happening when you swap between the mode of PvE into the raid or into Ghost War. They have spent plenty of time making the immersive mode and obviously making this custom experience, and they can't wait to see your reaction on March the 24th. I'm going to end this video right here. If it has been informative for you, do hit the subscribe button because I'll be posting plenty of more content just like this as updates come out. If you did enjoy the video, do hit the like button and share this video to get this video a little bit more well noticed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next video.